If money feels stressful or overwhelming for you right now, you are not alone. Let's take control one move at a time. Hi, I'm Monica Allen. Welcome back to Allen Money Talks. And I want to be your financial therapist because today we're talking about one of the biggest stressors in relationships, and that's money fights. Honestly, I think a lot of couples believe they are fighting about spending, about debt, about budgets or saving, but most money fights are not actually about money. They are about fear, control, security, stress, and feeling unheard. That's why these conversations become emotional so quickly. The research consistently shows that financial stress is one of the leading causes of relationship tension and conflict. And according to the American Psychological Association, money remains one of the top stressors affecting adults and families year after year. The stress spills directly into relationships because we need money for everything. Everything we do has some connection to money. And so it's going to affect our relationships if things are going rough in the money front. Honestly, many couples are bringing completely different money stories and histories into the relationship. One person may have grown up saving everything, fearing debt, worrying constantly, while the other person learned spending is normal. Money comes and goes. Just keep an open hand and avoid difficult conversations. So now two nervous systems are reacting differently to the same situation. And I've seen it even two people growing up in the very same household having very different remembering of what money situation was about and very different money outlooks as they grew up. We can't just blame the parents. It's kind of what you take in at different points in your life when you were ready to take it in. Behavioral finance research consistently shows that emotional behavior strongly impacts financial decision making, especially when we're under stress. And relationship experts repeatedly find that couples who communicate regularly about finances experience less long term financial conflict. Who wants conflict? That just adds more pressure to your financial stress. And breaking up doesn't solve anything because then the finances are even worse. So let's develop a plan. What often happens is this: one person becomes the spender, the avoider, the emotional buyer, and the other becomes the controller, the worrier, the financial police. And both people start feeling misunderstood. Neither one is really that much fun. You might think, well, I'd rather be the spender, but you're avoiding, and there's still this an emotional block between you two. I'm going to give you 3 moves you can do this week. Number 1, have weekly 15-minute money talks with your partner. Let it be calm conversations, not crisis conversations. Not you did this, this, and this, and it's all bad this week. Just talk about what's going on, what your finances are showing using the hard data. You can be looking in a checking account, but also, where do we want to go? Let's dream. Where do we want to go if we get our money in control? Move number 2, create shared financial goals, vacations, retirement, debt freedom. And it can even be things like, I want golf clubs. And the female can say, I would like to get a pool for the backyard. So it can be different things like that, but let's create shared financial goals, even though they may be a little bit separate of who wants them. Number 3, remove shame language. Blame destroys the financial teamwork. And we're going to work on this together as a team. So some people are going to have to learn to loosen the reins, while others are going to need to batten down the hatches a little bit. And if we work as a team with less blaming, we'll get farther and we'll get this worked out. You are not supposed to handle financial stress perfectly. Really, there's no such thing as perfection. But healthy communication can completely change the emotional atmosphere around money, and that creates peace with a capital P. If you like this, share it with other people that you think can benefit. But also, it costs you nothing to subscribe to this channel, Alan Money Talks, where we work through finances together. And I want to be your financial therapist so we can get you some of that peace with a capital P. Have a great day.